Hello, this is Mordred Viking, and I just want to give you a heads up about the new streaming schedule. So this is something I've meant to do for a while, but I was still kind of experimenting with the timings and everything, and basically trying to come up with a system which I felt comfortable with. And I think we are finally there. So, this is what we're going to be doing. On Mondays, there will be no stream. On Tuesdays, we have the War Day, which is from 10 o'clock PM until 3 o'clock AM, bearing in mind this is all British summertime, where we will be playing Hearts of Iron, usually with various mods. Then on Wednesdays, Random Wednesday, that's from midnight until 4 AM, British summertime, and we're just going to be playing basically whatever I feel like that day. Quite likely it's going to be a strategy game, possibly it might be things like Mad Max as we've done in the past, but Wednesday is just kind of my chill out day because that's after various other business meetings and things as well. Thursday is going to be the European Thursday. This one's aimed more at Europeans. It's a bit earlier, starting off at 6 o'clock until 11 o'clock. I might start a bit earlier, I don't know, we'll see how that gels with others, because I know that Central European that would actually be 7 o'clock for you guys, so we'll see how that works. Might make it earlier, we'll see. That's likely going to be Europa Universalis. I have a couple of ideas for that. There's some really good stuff coming through at the moment for that game, so I'm kind of keen on jumping in on that. Plus, you know, Europa Universalis, Euro Thursday, aimed at Europeans. You know, Europe rules the world, that's what it means. Right, next day will be Friday, where there is no stream. That's the day I play Dungeons & Dragons, sorry guys. And then Saturday, this is where it gets serious, hence Serious Saturday, where I'm basically going to be on all day. So I will be starting off at 3 o'clock until 6 o'clock. That's likely to be the multiplayer slot, so if you guys are interested in the community games, that's when you'll need to join us. And then 8 o'clock until 4 AM will be a single-player game of some description. I haven't quite decided what that will be. That's likely to be somewhat random, but I'm also aware what the mainstream audience for this channel is, so it will likely be strategy. Then Sunday is Survival Sunday. That's the day that I tend to play 7 Days to Die with Bussy. That is going to continue as far as I'm aware. That kicks off at 7 PM until 11 PM. And also, if you are a Patreon supporter, then that is a day that you can join us if you fancy playing some 7 Days to Die. I think that's it for now. I just wanted to make sure that the details were up there. I will, of course, copy and paste the notepad document into the description below if you want a copy of that. And I'll try and keep a somewhat up-to-date version of this notepad document on the channel so you guys know exactly what is going on. Plus, you can also find it on Discord. Discord's a really good way of staying in touch with precisely what I'm doing, because it's a more up-to-date communication system and it's easier to update than YouTube, frankly. So if you really want the up-to-date information, then I would strongly suggest that you come and join Discord, even if you only keep an eye on the announcements channel on there rather than general or whatever. But if you want to get involved with the community as well, then that is a fantastic way of doing that, and I'll make sure there is a link to that in the description as well. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you for those streams.